I picked up 2 boxes of peaches from our local farmers. I have just today to work with them before I head out of town and they spoil. I'm hoping to can peach salsa, freeze a few batches of sliced peaches for pies during the holidays, and make a yummy peach crisp for dessert tonight. I actually grabbed these a few days before we went, and these need to get used up really quickly. All right, so I'm gonna work on the veggies first. So a half cup of loosely packed, finely chopped cilantro. Oh, I love cilantro. Do you? We do. What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Look at that. It smells so good. All right, now that we've got all this together, let's get the peaches ready. The peaches were going fast in that one box that I bought earlier this week. So these are the best ones that were out of there. You can put it in hot water and blanch them. I'm not doing that. I am just going to peel these and then we're gonna start chopping them up. I'm gonna need 6 cups and get them in our pot. I already put the vinegar in here. That way we can stir them up so they don't turn brown. Yum. We're gonna add all the veggies, which smell amazing. For this, you'll also need some cayenne pepper and ground cumin and honey. For the honey, you need 2 tablespoons. For the ground cumin, we're gonna need 1.5 teaspoons and a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay, we're going to bring this to a boil and then reduce and let it boil gently. We're gonna stir it frequently until it like slightly thickens for about 5 minutes, and then we'll remove it from the heat. But oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this already. It smells so good. I've tasted it. I've already put it on a chip. It's piping hot, but it is so good. So what I ended up doing was doubling the recipe after I left you, because I was like, oh, that's not gonna be enough. So I had everything still and I doubled it, and oh yeah. So my jars are hot and I have my funnel, my lids and rings are ready, so let's get going. Man, I haven't canned in so long and I get so intimidated, but once you get going, it's like, oh yeah, this is how you do that. But this tastes so good. I can't wait to have this with pork chops and chicken. I am gonna be leaving some good headspace on this. Sometimes you can go to about here for jams and stuff. I'm not. That's as far as I'm going. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 8 jars out of this, and whatever's left in this pan, we will eat it. So now I'm only getting 7. All right, we're going to wipe down the tops of our jars so nothing gets in the way from sealing. Now they recommend though that you get the air out. It's all coming back to me, guys. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna take a knife, push it down, get any air pockets out. It's like riding a bike, it all comes back. Okay, get your tops on. And then you're gonna put the rings on. Woo, this is hot. You just want to do finger tight. You make sure you cover the top with water. Once it starts boiling, set your timer for 15 minutes, and then we'll take them out. And hopefully we hear that glorious sound of the popping. All right, Derek's bringing them in. Okay, we're gonna leave them be. And then, yeah, and then later we'll tighten the lids, but we don't need to touch anything right now. So he's just gonna keep getting them out, putting them on the towel, and they're gonna stay here until they completely cool. We're not gonna touch them. And hopefully we'll hear that beautiful sound of them popping. That's the thing I pray for. Yum, I can't wait to have this with pork and chicken and fish. Or just good old chips. Are you kidding? Yum. I'll leave that recipe for you down below. It's from Ball. It tastes great. It's so good. All right, number 7. So exciting. I heard one pop Yay! That one just popped. The top of that one just went down. And so that back one needs to go down. And it looks like this one. Sometimes you get intimidated by things. I do get intimidated by canning. But water bath canning is not that hard. A lot of my recipes that I've shared on here that I've canned over the years, you've actually seen my first attempts. Those were always my first attempts. And again, this year, you're seeing a first attempt of the peach salsa. So I've been going through the peaches, really feeling them, peeling them, and they're not looking too bad. So what I'm doing is slicing them, putting them in this bowl, and then we're gonna lay these out on a baking sheet and get them in the freezer, and then let them freeze up for about 2 hours and get them individually frozen, and then we'll put them in food saver bags. I put some parchment paper down on these trays. These trays are from my Harvest Right freeze dryer. I just love the size of them. So these are already starting to turn brown. So we gotta get these in the freezer. Trying not to crowd them too much and let them touch so they can individually freeze. All right, I'll work with this for right now and get these in the freezer. And then I have a couple more that I think I could peel up. All right, looks good. Okay, let's get these in the freezer. All right, I just got these out of the freezer. So now I'm gonna get these in some food saver bags. I decided to split the trays up. So 2 trays in 1 bag. It's gonna get us, this one is 2 pounds, 13 ounces. All right, I didn't write on the bag first, so now I'm gonna do that. So we have 2 pounds of peaches. So this will prevent freezer burn, and we've got peaches that can last us, seriously, I've gone 2 years. Yep, but these are ready. All right, I still have quite a bit of peaches left, and what I originally wanted to do with them, they're not quite ready yet. So I'm gonna make a peach crisp for dessert tonight. I have dinner in the slow cooker. It's Texas chili. I shared it on a fall slow cooker video with you. I'll leave it below. It is so good. I just made cornbread. So we're gonna make a yummy peach crisp, but the rest I'm gonna leave with my mother-in-law, and she could do what she wants with them because I'm going out of town and I'm not gonna have time to process these. Derek got super excited when I said that I was making the peach crisp. So what I'm gonna do is use the topping to my apple crisp. It's so good. I really don't need to add any other sugar to my peaches, but to my peaches I am gonna add a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of vanilla, and some cornstarch to thicken it up when it starts cooking, because peaches, you know, have a lot of juice to them. But my topping is so good. Okay, it's not originally mine. It is from Carrie from happymoneysaver.com. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Let's get peeling some peaches. These peaches are sweet Angelo peaches. They're the best. They're so good. These are the best peaches I've ever had. So I'm just gonna go through and find the really soft ones, you know, for this crisp. And then we'll leave the hard ones with my mother-in-law. And then she can do whatever she wants with them. Okay, I have a little over 4 cups of peaches in here. Vanilla, cornstarch. I have some lemon juice here. Probably about a teaspoon, and I'm gonna be guessing here. Sure. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of lemon juice. Capful. And then some cornstarch, 2 tablespoons. That sounds good to me. I'm gonna give this a mix. In like a week or 2, you guys are gonna see me do all my apple stuff again. Oh, I can't wait. Get ready for the holidays. But I'm gonna do things a little differently, so stay tuned. I'm gonna do just a little bit of sugar. I'm gonna sprinkle this with just a little, even though we're gonna do the brown sugar thing. Can't help myself. Okay, so now you can see that it's coated good. So when it starts cooking and lets out the juices, we'll get a thick, like, juice. So nice. Okay, for the topping, for that nice crumble, you're gonna need 2 cups of flour and then 2 cups of firmly packed brown sugar. This is the best crust, like crumble, crisp I've ever had. Seriously. All right, so grab your oats. We're gonna use old-fashioned oats. And you're going to need a cup of this. You're gonna need some nutmeg and cinnamon. So for cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon. But I do a little more than that. Probably about 1/2 teaspoon and then another 1/4. I'll probably end up putting more in. And then for the nutmeg, it's 1/8 teaspoon, but I ignore that as well, and we just do 1/4. In fact, I'm gonna put a little more cinnamon. Oh, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna break this up, and then I'm gonna get the butter. We're gonna get the butter in here, and we'll get it on top. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It smells like the holidays. Are you guys excited for the holidays? I can't wait for the holiday baking. I am so excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to try new things. Oh, I'm excited for the holiday cooking this year. I feel like I'm gonna be testing a lot of new things, maybe get some new traditions of things, you know, like, ooh, all right. So I'm excited. Are you excited? So you gotta melt a cup of butter. So I have like half salted, half not. Let me get that down in there. All right, this is looking good. It smells good. Oh yeah. Okay, if I end up having too much topping, we'll just make another one and have it for later. How about that? I already have my oven at like 375 degrees, and I think we're gonna bake this for 30 minutes. And then we'll go from there. And we're gonna let it completely cool so that the juices thicken. Let's get this in. I can't wait. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to dish up. We do. We just got to. Okay, it's been sitting for quite a while, so it's still warm, but not piping hot. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. All right, we gotta take a bite. I love this crust. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Oh yeah. Top that with some ice cream, whipped topping. Okay, I got some whipped topping. We gotta do this right. We gotta do this right. But if you have ice cream, definitely do that. That is delicious. What do you do to your peach crisps, cobblers? How do you make yours? And if you make peach salsa, what do you do? What's in yours? You guys, this recipe is really good. I'll leave it down below for you. Peaches are in the freezer, and I'm excited to have peach pie for the holidays. Oh my gosh. Or the crisp again. Yum. This is so good. Anybody want any? Because I'm gonna sit here and eat the whole thing.